Hi everyone, thanks for joining today's webinar. We're looking at some batch 4 sites to give feedback and talk about the process in general. We already started a bit before the recording, so Claire and Sana are here. Remember, we're doing this webinar every week, so if you're working on WordPress sites, I highly advise you to join this webinar. If not, to get some feedback, to maybe look at some other sites and get some inspiration from that. So I think that is always a good thing to do. What we're looking at today is site review, of course, and Q&A. So if you have any questions, unmute yourself and bring them up, and then we can look at it. Claire, you have a site that you wanted to look at, so let's open up that one. Do we have any more sites we need to look at today? Sana, do you have any sites?
I guess no.
Guess not. Okay. So this is the website we got from Claire. Sana, first impressions?
It looks good.
I think so too. I think it looks very good. I think the logo is a bit on the big side.
Okay.
Doesn't annoy me too much, but I mean, I think on a smaller screen, it might look a bit funky. If the website, the info here, this is not clickable. I would like email addresses. It's always best if they're clickable, because that means they also get the markup that it is an actual email address. So that's something you need to change. And I would try to make the logo a bit smaller.
Okay.
A wee gem of a course, I think that is good. It comes from the old website, so I think that is very nice to see that coming back here. Lots of pictures, that is good.
So what I did want to mention was I wasn't really sure. You see where the content is a little bit smaller than the picture. I don't really know. I mean, I don't mind it. White space is good, but I didn't know, if we want to fill that space. I don't want to squish the photo up, and I don't want to, I don't know what the best way to deal with that is.
So if we log into the site, so one thing that I usually do, and I think Sana, you do the same, is that we center the content vertically in the column. So then you have some more space on the top and the bottom. It looks a bit more stable. So let's see if we can log into this site.
So tried using sections and spaces and
there's a lot of different settings there. I know that.
Yeah, I just didn't know which looks the best, and ended up looking funky.
Let's log into the site and let's see what we have there. Do we have any more people joining in? I saw Brian came online. Oops. And who else do we have? Nobody. Hi, Brian.
I think my cat's come to join in, so I apologize.
That's okay. Let's log into the site and see. Brian, I'm just muting you because there's a lot of background noise there. So here we have a section. So there is 3 things you can do if you want to add extra spacing around this. The first one is using a spacer like this.
Yeah, I tried that.
Which is a part of code, and I hate it. I never use spacers. I think it's just, it doesn't make any sense to use it. It's too restrictive. I never use spacers.
Okay.
The second thing you can do is you can take one of the items, and under advanced, you can add some padding. There also, you can move it again. You have 4 different options there. Pixels, you have percentage. Same thing there. I mean, unless you want to actually add spacing between sections, then I would use something like this. I always use pixels. But in this case, what you actually want to do is something relative. So I would take the entire section here, edit the intersection, and the vertical alignment, you can do that in the middle. So then it takes the size of this image and it puts this one in the middle. So you have equal size on the top of the bottom. You don't have to calculate anything. It works on every screen. It looks nicer, prettier. So that's usually what I do here. So I will do that for these ones as well. Do we have it here? Vertical align middle. Lots of sections here. So I think that's all of them, right? Yes. Update that, so then they are all centered in the middle. Anything else here? Very nice section here. I think this is very good. Makes it look a bit more interactive. Here we have blog posts, 2 of them, and then a link to all the blog posts. Good. Some FAQ. Here you have, so this email address we don't control, right?
Right.
So this should be our email address. So it's
Okay.
info at and then the website name.
Okay.
Same with the address of the golf club here. I think you could put it somewhere in the text, like this is the address of the golf club, but I wouldn't want to like make it as if it is like this is the official website of the golf club or something like that.
Yeah.
Then here you have some links to nothing, which I think looks a bit, I mean, it's a bit weird. I think it's, yeah, maybe it's okay. What do you think, Sana, about that? They're not actually linking to it. So if people try to click, they wouldn't go anywhere, but at least it looks full.
Yes, it makes it looks full, but maybe I would add there something else.
Yeah, I think so too. Yes. So this
Maybe
also,
is it missing copyright?
it doesn't have the copyright. I mean, it's not necessarily like, I mean, yeah, I would probably put copyright here at the bottom instead of the address. And I would just take these ones away. I don't think it adds anything here. I mean, if people click on it, there is nothing. So I would take that away, that whole column.
Okay.
What else do we have? Let me just move this. Subpage here. So here, this is the same that Linda had on her site. It's really difficult to read like this. Linda, I'll just promote you to panelist, otherwise you cannot talk. So do you know how to do that? How to add like colors behind this? So we had like famous racehorses.
I wasn't sure what to do here. I was experimenting, trying to use blur, and it wasn't really working.
You need to find something here. I think you can just take this section and put a color, same as what we did here, just so that it stands out a bit more. Or you can blur the picture, or you can put an overlay on the picture. But like this, it's not readable at all. You're not going to see this. So you have to keep in mind when people come through the SERP, through Google, and they click on the meta title and description, they need to be able to see right away what is the site about. And here it's just too hidden away. You're not going to read it. This also, again, I mean, put it in the middle so that it all is the same. Also this, I mean, it looks pretty good here, but I would still put it in the middle so that you don't have any problems with that on different screen sizes. Good that all the blog posts are coming back everywhere. Let's check Golf Scotland. Same thing here. Of course, it's way better readable here, but still I would put like a bit of an overlay just so that
because you can't read it on the mobile.
Exactly.
So
same here, put these middle.
Yep.
The rest, I think it's a very good site. Let's look at the blog page, what you did here.
Can you see here categories, bedroom, furniture? I just don't know how to get rid of it. It's driving me mad.
Okay. So one of the things here, you have admin.
Yes, and that's another thing.
You know how to change that or not?
I'm struggling doing it. I've tried to.
Okay. So let's go through those things. So admin is the screen name of the user that published the blog post. So if you go in the admin panel to users, here, usually there's only one user. In this case, it's admin. You can change the first name. What name do we give this person? Claire?
Yeah.
And you can change the display name. Was that too fast or?
No, because we're recording. So
Exactly. So now if we check it, it's updated to Claire. No comments, same thing. I mean, it's not really bothering me, but I would take it away since none of these texts will have any comments because we turned them off. Just take that thing away from it. So you can do that in customize here.
Okay.
On the layout, there is block archive. And here you can show, where is it? Here, comments, you can turn it off.
Okay.
One nice one that I usually do put is estimated reading time.
Yep.
Publish that. So then for the categories, they are hidden here in the dashboard. Under posts, you have a link to categories.
Okay.
So here we have golf courses, golfing, 3 posts, 1 post, 0 uncategorized. So what did you put in then? Text maybe, or no? Let's check the sidebar widgets. Oops. Where did you put this? So did you do with a template, maybe an archive page or something? Looks like that.
I'm not sure how this happened. So, it wasn't anything to do with me.
Here you have it. Okay. So these ones are just hard coded. So
Okay.
these are links to nothing.
Yep.
So you need to just change that completely. What do you have here? Latest pause 2. Yeah, fine. So here you can turn off comments. And I would turn off the author here as well, just show the date. And then for this one, also here you can turn off the comments. So that is good. Let's go through the, do you have any more questions or?
Nope.
No. So let's just go through the whole thing quickly and see all the other settings if they're good. So updates you need to do, of course, before you deliver the site. For posts, the default, like welcome to WordPress or something, needs to be deleted. Please empty the trash as well. So right now it's still in the trash. Make sure you delete the trash so that everything is gone from there. For pages, same thing. You have nothing here right now, which is good, but the bin, just delete it from there so that everything is out of there, that you don't have anything in there anymore. Then under settings, we have general settings. Let's see. So you have your language set to UK, which is great. Under reading, we have a homepage and a post page. Good. Discussion. Turned off. Good. Media, also off. Perfect. Set the post name. Good. Am I forgetting any settings? Redirection is turned on, I guess. We don't have anything we're redirecting here, right? No. So that seems all good then. So then it's, I mean, it's a couple small things and then this site is good. So if you fix those, then you can deliver it and then everything is fine. Of course, okay. I didn't check the content right now. So when you actually deliver the site, I will check the content and metas, of course. And of course, mobile as well. I didn't check on mobile now, but that is also something that is important. Anyone else, any sites that you want me to look at? Linda, I saw you came online. You pinged me on Skype earlier that you wanted to look at the site.
Yeah, it's the health and herbs one. Two things. I've lost where I am. There I am. No, I've lost my music. There I am, back again. It's health and herbs. Yeah. One I can't find in the customize. Normally I use that to do the copyright.
Mm-hmm.
and I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Okay,
And the other is, you've just covered it, but I missed it because I was faffing, was to take the no comments off my post blogs.
okay, let's go through it. So I don't know why this is not full width, but it looks a bit funky to me that it is not full width. Something I would look at. So how did you do the footer here? Let's see.
Problem is, I did the footer and I can't remember how I did it. It's quite a few weeks ago and different things happening.
So team builder. So here we have the footer, I think.
I don't know.
Let's check. So here we have the footer. So here you can add a section with the copyright.
Oh, right. Just simply add it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is it here? And then let's put it centered. So then you have it there.
Brilliant. Don't know why it wouldn't turn up.
So for email, please always use info at. Support we don't have.
Okay.
So it's always info at. Oops. Oops.
You've taken my mail too off.
There we go.
You know what formulas are like for me. Once on, don't touch them.
So I don't know. I would do this full width. It looks very funky
I'll
with that.
stretch them, yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Sana? You have any cool sites this week or nothing?
Post, can you just tell me again? Sorry, I know you're repeating yourself.
For the blog, yes.
Yes, please. They're on the first page, so.
So here there is nothing.
Oh, has they gone? Oh, did I manage to get them off?
So in these sections here, there is settings in the section. So if you open up the section in Elementor.
Yeah, there's still no comments there. So open the section.
So what are we betting for here? If they're in the settings or not?
Well, they're not on the blog posts on the blog page, but they're on the home page.
So in that section here, you have here comments.
Aha, it's there.
If I take that away, then it only shows the date.
Right.
So yeah, that's that.
Okay.
Okay, Sana, any sites or nothing?
I guess nothing.
Nothing, okay. Then we keep it very short for today. Do you guys have any other questions or things? I sent a video, I put a video on YouTube on Friday with some order sheet hacks that might be helpful for people. Mostly how to do internal links a bit faster and some formulas that I use a lot when I do order sheets. So I suggest you check that out.
They really work once you've figured out what you're doing.
They do, yes, they really do work, yes.
You know, if you're a bit like me with that formulas, do allow yourself some time before you get quicker. But
yes.
once you've got it, they really do. It made a big difference.
I think that is one of those things with this webinar. I mean, this webinar is mostly WordPress, of course, but if you have anything where you're struggling with WordApp in general or order sheets or stuff like that, I mean, please bring it up. I mean, if we have the time, I can go through it. If not, I mean, I can do a separate video on it or ask someone else to explain it. But if you're spending a lot of time on something and you think maybe this can be easier, bring it up. I mean, let's see what we can do there. Because besides, I mean, these WordPress sites, I of course also work with our development team every day. So we're working on a lot of things there. If there's stuff that we can code to make it easier, please do let us know. We cannot think of everything. Okay, guys, so then that's that for today. So Claire, you have a couple of things to fix there. Linda, you should be on your way with this site to move on. And
Yeah,
then,
I'll go and stretch it and just do my final check through.
Yeah. All right, cool. Hope to see you all next week, Monday again. And if you have any sites you want me to look at then, or any questions, please bring them up. Especially if you email me up front with some things, then I can go through them in a bit more detail if it's order sheets related or WordApp or anything like that. So I hope to see you then. Thanks everyone for joining, and talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.